It was the last chance and winner-take-all at the Last Chance Olympic Team Trials Qualifier this past weekend in freestyle wrestling. But before we break down each weight class, I hear a storm coming. It's the rise of the youth. 4 high schoolers were in the semifinals, including Jax Forrest, a sophomore who earned his spot at the Olympic trials by winning the 57 kilogram class. Now let's get into it. Starting at 57 kilograms, it was Jax Forrest, the number 1 ranked overall high school wrestler in the class of 2026, defeating Nathan Tomasello 10-0 in the finals in what was simply a display of elegance. I mean, that's all I can say. Tomasello, a former NCAA champion and 4-time All-American at Ohio State, was hopeless against Jax, who used an early dump and slide-by takedown that were just so silky smooth to take control of the match early. I mean, it was like an artist when he's painting. He just came out with a blank canvas and took whatever Tomasello gave him and used it to paint. Tomasello pushed and pressured. Forrest used his power and pressure against him. Maybe the most impressive match of the whole tournament, but Forrest also had to go through Penn State's Gary Steen, Devon Turner 10-0, and a tough Joshua Rodriguez 10-0. Anthony Knox, number 4 ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2025 and Cornell commit, went 1-1 and lost a barn burner, 7-7 on criteria in the quarterfinals to former NCAA finalist Brandon Courtney, and nearly had a takedown at the end to win it. Nate Desmond, number 18 ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2025 and Penn State commit, went 5-2, fighting back for a strong performance after losing to the number 2 seed Rodriguez 8-7 in the prelim. Alright, moving on to 65 kilograms, which had 3 high school wrestlers make the quarterfinals, but ultimately Matthew Kolodzik, 3-time All-American, defeated Bo Bassett 10-0 in the finals. Kolodzik didn't allow a single point the entire tournament, but the story was Bo Bassett. Bo Bassett, the number 2 ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2026, had to go through Penn State's David Evans in the prelims, getting taken down first by Evans, but responding with vengeance, winning 13-2. Next up was Dane Morton, who he defeated 10-0, and one of the most anticipated matches of the tournament, and fellow high school star Aiden Valencia. Bassett prevailed by the skin of his teeth 7-4, with Valencia getting a takedown after the final whistle. As if it wasn't enough, he had former NCAA champion and 4-time All-American Anthony Ashnault standing between him and the finals, in what can only be explained as similar to a street fight. Bassett just beat him up, ultimately winning 10-0 and finishing the tournament 4-1 in second place. Other high schoolers, Pearson Manville, number 10th ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2024 and Arizona State commit, went 2-2, losing to Ashnault in the quarterfinals 8-5, and David Evans 12-11 in the consies. Also, Aiden Valencia, number 15th ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2024 and Stanford commit, went 4-2, bouncing back after the tough loss to Bassett to finish 4th, including 2 wins over All-Americans. At 74 kilograms, it was 2-time NCAA champion for Penn State Vincenzo Joseph, defeating Yaya Thomas 2-0 in the finals to earn his spot, not allowing a single point all tournament. Joseph defeated current Penn Stater Terrell Bearclaw 5-0 in the semifinals, while the All-American Yaya Thomas edged out high schooler Joe Seeley 1-1 in a tiebreaker on the other side. Bearclaw was on pace for 3rd, but suffered an injury with only a minute remaining and up 11-9 to make the 3rd place match to Elroy Perkins. Joe Seeley, number 6 ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2024 and Penn State commit, finished the tournament 2-2, losing to Elroy Perkins in the consies, but had an overall great showing. Charlie Millard, number 30 ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2024 and Minnesota commit, made the quarters before getting teched by Vincenzo Joseph and finished the tournament 2-2. And finally, Grigor Kokolian, number 41 ranked high school wrestler and Stanford commit, went 4-2 after making a run in the consies before eventually losing to Perkins. Moving on to 86 kilograms, finally 2 veterans and 2 3-time All-Americans at 86 kilograms in the finals with David McFadden and Morgan McIntosh. McFadden defeated McIntosh 12-2 to earn his Olympic trial spot. Aiden Sinclair, number 7 ranked high school wrestler in the class of 2024 and Missouri commit, lost in the semifinals to McFadden 10-0, but went 2-2 in the tournament, including a win against Simon Ruiz, current Cornell Grayshirt, who earlier this year lost a sudden victory match against Rocco Welsh. His other loss being to Nelson Brand 9-4 in the consies. Back in Iowa next season, baby. Let's go. Nelson Brands. Tom Brands was in the building, while Nelson finished 4th, going 4-2 on the day and looked good. 97 kilograms. The freshman at Oklahoma State, Christian Carroll, defeated Camden McDaniel 11-0 in the finals and dominated his competition. I know a bull when I see one, and look out for this man next year. Carroll also went through Iowa Hawkeye Jacob Warner 8-7 in the semifinals. Jacob Warner finished third with a strong showing, getting by high schooler and Penn State commit Cole Mirasola in the third place bout. Speaking of Cole Mirasola, number 3 ranked high schooler in the class of 2024 and Penn State commit, went 3-2 overall, losing to Camden McDaniel 7-0 in the semis. Kind of looking just undersized and overpowered, but no big deal. Definitely a bright future ahead and a strong showing. And finally, at 125 kilograms, it was Jerron Smith defeating Jacob Bullock 6-5 in the finals with a late second takedown to shock the world and earn his spot. Smith, who finished third at the 2023 Big Ten Championships, pinned Jordan Wood in the semifinals. Wood, who placed third at the 2022 NCAA Championships, narrowly losing to Colton Schultz in the semifinals. Folks, the complete 231 athlete field is now finalized for the 2024 U.S. Olympic Team Trials on April 19th and April 20th in State College, Pennsylvania. Congratulations to these athletes, but those results beg the question, what is going on with the rise of this youth? Is this a result of the evolution of our sport and better coaching at a younger age? Or is this a reflection of the lack of superior coaching at our senior level? Maybe a combination of both? Whatever it is, you better fasten your seatbelts because the rise of the youth is upon us. Here is a chart including notable high school wrestlers that competed at Last Chance, including their weight, college commitment, and projected weight class. Olympic trials bracket breakdowns coming soon, folks. Oh, and I finally met Christian Piles. Nice guy. And Wayne's currently burning up all his PTO. Check out our list of high schoolers and much more on our Facebook and Twitter at BEG Wrestling. And don't forget to like and subscribe. BEG Wrestling, we are here. Brought to you by BEG Sports. Like and subscribe.